Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ripple Effect. And I'm supposed to be working on the Guardian shop, but I had a bit of a creative block. Like for some reason this Guardian shop's been the hardest thing to design. And the worst part is I even have a sketch of me actually working on it, and I have basically one feature I really want, and the rest of it's really hurting me. But anyways, I've taken a break, and we've come back to the base, and I'm kind of laying some stuff out. So this red wool is where the main road in my area is gonna go. So we're gonna have, I think I'm gonna fill this area in with water. So like we'll have a nice big lake as soon as you come through the tunnel. Because remember, there's gonna be a tunnel going all the way through the mountain that meets up with Crocs Road. So we'll have a big lake right here, probably with a bridge that goes over top and comes across. And this road will come through here. I'm thinking the villager trading hall might be on top of this little hill right here. Haven't done anything over here. Haven't done the nether wart farm. But I have worked a bit. I switched out the spruce leaves with the azalea leaves. This looks way better. I've also added a lightning rod to the top of the house. It doesn't really matter. We don't have fire tick or anything like that. But, you know, it looks good. It looks cool. So we've done that. Yeah, so that's basically caught up between the episode. And I'm kind of figuring out what I want to work on next. Obviously, we need to get that Guardian shop done at some point. Oh, let me show you inside, because we did a little bit of inside work too. So you come in here. I've done a little decorating in the bedroom area. I kind of want to switch out the white bed. I want a colored bed, but I'm not sure what color yet. We have some backup armor and stuff sitting in here. I got a ominous banner by suffocating a captain with sand. So I've hung it up right here. And here's the big thing. So I can't remember if I showed this on the last episode or not, but I mined all the amethyst shards, right? Yeah, that's just from those two rooms, and they can be mined again. Like, they're ready to be mined. I'm just like, holy cow, that's so many. I don't know if I'm gonna use all these, but we have them, so there's that. Some of the supplies I've been needing to get on, though, is like, I'm really low on cobblestone, I'm really low on stone. So I kind of need to find some high mountaintop so I can go mining for coal, because at least that'll get me some stone and cobblestone at the same time. But yeah, that's where we're at. I did do a little, I put sea lanterns up here to kind of light up the front of the house. And I've got these little hanging flower pots. I saw Omni do this in one of his episodes. I was like, oh yeah, that might work well where the boat rack is. So we have this too. But yeah, not really sure what to work on the base. I'm probably actually gonna spend the rest of the night hopping into the creative mode on my single player world and working on the Guardian shop some more. Even though I'm not really feeling it, because that needs to kind of get done. We're trying to reserve a spot in the shopping district, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't worry about it. But since we're like, hey, we want this spot, like, I kind of feel like I need to fill that spot up sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I have figured out the design for our shop. It's gonna be back that way, but I don't remember if I've shown this on camera. So this is our games district. This is our shopping district. All of this was set up by Omni, including the the giant airdrop llama. I think he's living inside that right now. But yeah, we got a giant ripcoin right here. I think this is going to be the post office. I really haven't figured out what this is about. Pretty sure it's post office asking for donations, but that's as far as I've gotten with that. If we come up here, so the shopping district isn't just up here. This just so happens to be where everyone's shop's going, including ours. We got Casey's honey shop. He also sells string and eyes, squid, armor stand, iron. I think he's gonna do sand and gravel at some point. I believe this is the Lynx, and from what I can tell, they're selling books. I'm assuming they're going to be enchanted books, but as of right now, they're just books. And that's the Awesome Foursome shop, where they just basically sell everything. So, yeah. Down here, we have Casey's wool shop's going to be put in here. Me and Carl looked down here for a spot, and nothing really like stood out as, oh, I want to build there. But I really liked what Casey and Squid had going on here. And I come up with a design that kind of wedges myself right in here. We obviously had to dig a bit of this out. So, yeah, our materials. And I'm going to go ahead and get going and see you guys at the end of the time lapse. All right, guys, entrance complete. And I say entrance because that's all I've done. If you come around, yeah, we're not really filled in. We don't even have a way through the door right now. So yeah. Also, one of the cool things that's gonna, oh, hang on. Yeah, it's sleep time. Hang on. Okay, now that we're back. The eye that's up here. This was the part of the shop I knew I wanted to build. And what we're gonna have is this eye will be on a randomizer, and it's gonna look left and it's gonna look right, and it'll go in the middle, just randomly. And I think that's very cool. It might be a little noisy for people who are in the shop, but yeah. And I was trying to figure out, I messed up somewhere, like this was a little bit taller than it should have been. I think I messed up right here. I'm thinking this eye should have been down one block. You know what? Even though, because like these were supposed to be under Squid's shop, so Squid's shop was technically supposed to be taller. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I still might move the eye down one because it does look off center where it is now. So I'll probably drop the eye down one block. And we got to figure out what to do with the sides and the back. So the big problem is, one, we have no clue who Edgeco is. We basically asked for a week who this was, and if they minded if we built right here, right up on their fence post, and no one responded in Discord. Like, we asked multiple times, including using the @everyone. So I have no clue who this is. So I have no clue what they're planning on building. So us doing like a plain wall like Casey and Squid has done, where they butt up, might not work because they might not be building this kind of style right here. So this might have to be some kind of decoration. Obviously it won't be under the ground, but yeah, we'll have to figure that out. The way I designed it though So I have these 2 wide pillars on purpose. Well, actually, let's talk about the happy accident. So the other part of this I built wrong was I was supposed to build 1 block back from squids. So this wall was going to be exposed. And I ended up butting it right up against squids, thinking I didn't want to touch this wall, which obviously I didn't, because then that ruins that wall look. But to make up for the real harsh line that you get most of the way up, I put these like light lantern type things on the sides, which I think really help. Originally I had 2 right here, and it looked real bad, so I just reduced it to 1. Yes, there's still a bit of a hard line, but at first glance I don't think it's near as bad. Like how the eye just follows you around. We did the crosshatch with the spruce trapdoors. We did campfires on top, liking that. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna lower the eye, and then I guess I'm gonna try to figure out how I want to fill this in, and then we'll probably grab some. Carl is letting us use his chest. We're gonna take some granite out of here, and then spot some granite on this brick just to give it a bit more texture, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, huge push forward, and this guy is boxed in, not very well. I'm gonna put, but it is enclosed, which is the big thing. You see, there's not a lot of texturing going up and down these sides, because it's a lot easier to texture when you have floors in. And I haven't gotten to that part yet. I need to talk to Carl, because while my design block came through to do the exterior, the interior is another thing. So I actually made it not as deep as all the other shops, because we're only selling Prismarine things. We didn't really need it that much, and I didn't want to waste space in the shopping district in case for some reason we have a road that goes around the backside and someone wants to put shops in the back. So it's very small and quaint. I have a tiny ceiling up here, but yeah, well, I had to do this because we have sea lanterns right here. I kind of don't want to lose the sea lanterns. We can if we need to. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, this is as far as I've got. No one's done anything like road-wise, and I think that's probably one of the things that really needs to be addressed right now, because the upper section is getting full, especially depending on what's going to be here. We kind of need to figure out the road. It probably would be good to have like a wall right here with a staircase coming up. And then, I'm sorry if you guys are hearing loud noise. We got hit with that big ice storm, and we had like 3 inches of ice. And for some reason, everyone in the neighborhoods decided to wait till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon to start scraping. To me, I got that done early in the day in hopes that the sun would melt the rest of it, but they waited till 4 o'clock, so it's on them. But yeah, we've gotten this done. I still need to do the eye. I need 3 slime blocks to do the eye, though. Well, actually, I'm going to need more than 3 slime blocks, probably like 4 or 5. But we'll be able to get those. I have no doubt we can get those. And yeah, so I'm going to kind of take a break, do some editing, and we'll see what Carl wants to do on the interior. He's been busy all day, so it's kind of just been me. So we need to meet up with him, get the go-ahead on that. I'll get the redstone done with this, and hopefully here soon, this will be done. Alright guys, we're back, and this is something else I forgot to show on camera. Now, I have finished the interior. I haven't run it past Carl yet, but I'll have him look at it after. But I've figured like, I'm gonna go grab some stock or whatever, and then we can figure out prices later. But one of the things I did on stream was advance the storage. Now, these chests back here don't technically work right now. These are the only functional storage. So it's like, well, it does. You didn't advance anything. You just made it go in a loop. But the plan is, once we get these chests empty, which I have been working on because it rained. And when it rains in Minecraft now, you gotta, well, this is the way it's always been. You basically gotta wait almost 20 minutes to sleep it away. It rains too much in Minecraft. You hear me, Mojang? Too much! too much rain is not good for YouTube, so I basically have to wait it out. So while waiting it out, I was moving items over here. Most of the items, I missed that chest, but most of the items are all these fish, and Carl said he wanted these fish for a shop. So I'm basically, once he cleans out all of his fish, I'm gonna rip all these chests out, and then basically we're gonna fill in these gaps on either side on this stuff, and I'm gonna get some sticky pistons, and I can make a on-off overflow. Basically, it will be manual, it won't be automatic. We'll be like, oh, these chests are getting way too full. Pull a lever and it'll drop one of these ice blocks down. The water will probably flow inside, and then it'll just drop it into a lava thing. And that's how we'll do the overflow for now. But I have got a good bit of items, not as many as I wanted. I think Dark Prismarine is going to be a bigger seller than normal, and we do have some ink, but I'm going to kind of wait. If we sell out of Dark Prismarine quickly, then I'll restock with more. Until then, we'll go with what we have now. Like I said, I still got to talk to Carl and see what we're going to do for prices. I also don't have an ender chest to put in there because I've barely been to the end. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop to the shop. We'll show you guys the interior as it sits until Carl gets in there and plays around with it, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are. We're back outside the shop. I really like how this shop came along. Sometimes I feel my best builds come after having a huge creative block. One thing I am going to change. So I talked about having this eye move left or right. I might not do that now. And it's for one reason. The eye follows you anyways. No matter where you go, that eye is just looking at you. And I love it. This might be another one of those happy accidents. See, look, you come over here, the eye is still staring at me. Freaking me out, man. Okay, yeah, I really need to work on this side. We'll probably hit this up in a live stream at some point. But yeah, I don't have to make the eye move mechanically. It moves on its own, which is kind of creepy and kind of cool at the same time. Okay, so here's the interior so far. We come in, I still have this, and the ceiling's probably too low, especially now that I know I don't have to do any work with the eye. We probably can raise it up. Again, we'll bring it up with Carl. We'll see what he wants. This is how I'm kind of laying things out. You, I think one of these, yeah, that's the Carl chest. So we got to drop that back off and another on our way out. And here we go. We'll put you here, and then I'm just gonna kind of like load everything up. There's nothing like super special in here. I mean, I've grown to really like this dead bush azalea leaf plant style. Brought in some andesite walls, and this was brought in literally just to try to fit with Squid a little bit better. So it kind of looked like all of the buildings were built close to the same quote-unquote time period, which they were built weeks apart from each other, so technically it's true. But yeah, we need to hook up with Carl and see what we want to do pricing wise, because right now, other than sea lanterns, that's the only price we have, and they're not selling great, so our prices might be a bit too high. It might be worth looking into dropping the prices a bit. So we might have a grand opening sale or something that might be pretty cool. Might be pretty cool indeed. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna restock this, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys. So talking with Carl, and we have this set up finally. We're also selling ink. Ink is for sale, and people are already buying ink. Nice. So we got 10 per stack. They're up to 64 now. We were selling things in half stacks. I've just doubled the price and did it for sea lanterns. Nice. This is actually cheaper per stacked. What? Do I have an anvil on me? I don't have an anvil on me to fix it. Great. Yeah. Dark Prismarine. I knew Dark Prismarine would be a hot seller. I need to get some AFK time in. I knew no one, but no one buys this stuff. But yeah, that's the interior of the shop. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the ceiling, so we're just going to go with it the way it is. And it's sea lanterns that I've misspelled. I will fix that. You know what? I'm gonna go in there and see if they have an anvil. That place looks like it might have an anvil. But yeah, I'm super happy with the shop. I really want to do something out here. I think this needs to be a project, maybe a community project, where we kind of start getting this better than grass. Last year, it felt like pulling teeth to get people to work on the shopping district. So hopefully this season won't be as bad, and we can get this place looking really nice. So yeah, I think that's going to end it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back for more. This season's going really well. I'm super happy, and I just can't wait to play some more. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.